Good afternoon, Sagittarius. This is going to be your video. I figured now was as good a time as any to get started on this next little batch of videos. It usually takes me about a week and a half to get through all of them. It was taking me 2 weeks, but since everything's closed and there's nothing else to really do, I've been on them. Hope everybody is staying safe and healthy. I know I've been getting a lot done. I've been very productive. Been getting out and walking by the water and spending a lot of time outdoors. Just trying to accept everything that's happening right now. Acceptance is key because what we resist persists. So make sure that anything that's shown up in your physical reality, that you accept it. Acceptance is the key to change. Because when we resist it, it stays around longer. I'm always kind of torn between pulling the cards out on camera or having it done already, because I try to keep my videos to like around 20 minutes or so, 23, 24 tops. But I know that people like to see the cards pulled out on camera, so with that being said, wow. I'll pull my oracle cards now. And I pulled out some of my decks because I had them packed away when I quit my channel for a while, and so now I'm trying to kind of rotate them in and out. And I plan on ordering some more decks. I'm kind of addicted to decks of cards. Well, you know, to me each deck is like different energy, you know? It's different energy, different messages. And I love kind of breaking in a new deck. Give me a Romance Angel card for my Sagittarian friends. Sorry, I just got through doing Scorpio. Beautiful energy. Lots of love energy. Well, we got a few of them, and I'm going to go ahead and take all 3 of these. Give me one of my art oracle cards for Sagittarius. Come on. 2. Those are good ones. My fairy cards, one of the fairy messages for my Sagittarian friends. Come on, give me a clear card. It's too many. Give me a fairy card. I like for them to come out on their own. But sometimes one will not go back in the deck. And when that happens, I take that one. Give me a card for Sagittarius. All right, the first card that we have is Queen of Staves. Basically, the energy that I'm picking up with this reading is that you have been doing a lot of self-love, a lot of self-focus. For a lot of you, maybe you released an addiction. Better self-care. Releasing toxic people. Really stepping into your own power, because that's what the staves suit is, the same as wands, okay? And wands to me signify power, spirituality, really being connected to source, your own source of power. And the Queen of Staves really symbolizes this. So basically, I'm feeling like you've really stepped into your own power. Really taking your power back from people that you gave your power away to, releasing any type of codependencies, that any type of toxic connections that you have. And the reason why is because you recognize that happiness is your birthright. And anything that's not going to make you happy, you have released, you have cut off. And I'm really sensing very strongly, like I said, that you have severed the ties with anybody who's toxic, any type of addictive behavior. You recognize that now, and you're releasing it. Beautiful. Nine of Cups. And so I feel like you've been filling your own cup. Not really sitting back and depending on anyone else to do it for you, because you realize that, you know, some of you may have gone from relationship to relationship and found them to be very unfulfilling, very unsatisfying. And so now you want a connection that is not these lower vibrations that you're used to, this toxicity. You want something that's higher vibrational, something where you can feel like you're free and you don't feel like you're suffocating, or that, this whole tit for tat energy of really becoming enmeshed with someone and losing yourself in the relationship. You're tired of that. And you're tired of, like I said, not feeling satisfied. So you've decided to just kind of fall back and really start filling your own cup, which is the magical energy, because it says engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. No, what I'm sensing with this card is this is going to be a higher vibrational connection. If you have not already met this person, you're going to. If you have already met this person, then this connection is going to go to the next level, because you have done a lot of work on yourself. And now you're ready to let somebody else into your physical world. And it's not going to be that fear-based energy of being with somebody out of need, out of a fear of loss, out of a fear of being alone. It's going to be a mutual connection. Beautiful. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you were balancing two things for a long time. You know, you have this one thing here that you didn't want to let go of, but yet you were still balancing other things. And you realize now that you can't have both. Something has to go. And because you have spent this time contemplating, you know now what you want, and you're ready to go after it. You want this. And you are realizing that everything else has just been a distraction. High honor. And I'm sensing for some of you, really what you've been looking for is respect. to really have someone respect you, to not, I'm sensing for some of you, you've experienced a lot of mental abuse in relationships. And that is this balancing. You were holding on to these codependent, low vibrational relationships where you were disrespected, and there was a lot of mental abuse. And it was not mutual. See how it's not mutual? There's no balance there. And what you were looking for was this honor, this respect. Can I be respected as a person? Someone to think highly of you. It's beautiful. We have the Princess of Cups. So basically what I'm picking up on with this card, there's a certain amount of loneliness right now. Like I said, I feel like you have been spending a lot of time alone to really figure out what you want. So it's not so much loneliness as it is preparation. Preparation for this engagement, for this higher level of intimacy that you're ready for. Lots of contemplation. And then we have the sea here, the ocean. Someone likes the ocean. And it's also a certain amount of, I wouldn't say melancholy, but nostalgia. Looking back over everything that's happened. And there's a certain amount of missing here, like you miss somebody. Healing. Imagine yourself we got 3 of these. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So imagine, this person that you're missing, this higher vibration, because I feel like this is someone you already know, someone that you're missing, that you're looking back on with regret, with kindness, with nostalgia. And imagine that you and this person are back together. Imagine that none of the drama that happened before is even a factor now. All the drama's gone. All the fears, all the misunderstandings. And it's just like it's supposed to be. Imagine that. And if you can imagine that, if you can imagine it, it'll show up. It'll happen just like you want it to. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred, because we also have the twin flame card. So somebody's on a twin flame journey. I don't do twin flame videos anymore, but twin flames are about more than romance. They're about facing your shit, clearing out whatever no longer serves you. It's a sacred union. Beautiful. And it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's a situation where, it doesn't make any difference really who you're with. It's always gonna seem temporary compared to a twin flame connection, because with a twin flame connection, you always know that that's pretty much who you're meant to be with, but you're not with them now for whatever reason. But it's always in the back of your mind. You're always, kind of thinking about this person. You never can fully move on from them. And that's the energy I'm getting with that. Princess of Pentacles. So not only do we have a lot of love energy here and self-growth and self-care, but you're also working on your finances. You also have goals and dreams and plans for the future. Now understand, all of your dreams can come true. They can become reality, but you just have to believe that they are. Because basically, I'm picking up on this energy of feeling like you never can quite achieve your goals, you know? And as long as you feel that way, you're not going to. You know, as long as you feel like, man, there's always going to be something in the way, there's always going to be an obstacle, I'm never going to quite get to where it is I'm trying to be at, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to align to. You're creating your own self-limiting beliefs and your own blocks to abundance. So make sure you clear those out. Because we also over here, we have debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. So you're going to have the opportunity to pay off some debts because you're going to magnetize in more money. You're going to align to more abundance. And for some of you, it might be because you've released bad habits. You know, and I hate to say bad because I really don't judge things as good or bad, but anything that was taking away from you financially that was not meaningful. Since you've cleared those things out, you're going to be in a better financial position. Beginnings. So you have some brand new beginnings headed your way. A lot of the old cycles have cleared out. Your old way of doing things, old way of looking at things. This is over with. You've cleared out some cycles. And for some of you, you have cleared out ancestral patterns that were passed down to you from your relatives. You know, we take on conditioning from our family. And so, you know, if your family had a certain way of doing things, and I'm getting for some of you, it might have been related to how you view gender, or you know, if alcoholism runs in your family, for example, that is an ancestral pattern of which you have cleared. By you releasing these patterns personally, you also release the ancestral pattern as well. And you now have new beginnings. I have these art oracle cards. We got 2 of them. Pablo Picasso, if nothing else, be prolific. Choose to have as many styles as you do lovers. Make something worth impersonating. Now, I am really, as far as monogamy goes, and understand, you know, you tell somebody, you know, that you don't really believe in monogamy, they automatically are like, oh, well, you know, this person's a swinger. They're out here, you know, sleeping around, which understand I don't do that because I don't just swap sexual energy with anybody. It takes for a while for, you know, me to, you know, be comfortable with one person. But when I say non-monogamous, I mean that energy of fear of possession, of fear of loss, like I own you, you are mine. You cannot go anywhere else. I want a paper saying I own you. I've gotten away from that, you know, because I feel like when you give somebody else room to grow and space to grow, they're not going to want to be with anyone else but you because other people are so fear-based and so controlling that why would they want to be with anyone else? See, that's like the whole paradox. Okay, you take the whole monogamous contracts and possession over, you know, ownership over partnership. You take all that energy off the table, then you have what it is that you want to begin with. And that is you both have freedom. You both have space to grow. And I'm sensing very strongly that that is what you've been looking for, but you could not find that with anyone. And so that is the reason why you have been through lover after lover after lover, looking for that. Now this energy, this partner, this person is coming. And like I said, I feel like this is someone you already know. It's going to ascend to the next level of intimacy. Andy Warhol, eat dessert before dinner. Give your 15 minutes some time. Wanting can be better than having. Now, understand the journey is the destination. and I have been saying this all week, that sometimes our ego has to be denied in order to learn something. If you were to have exactly what it is that you want when you want it, and understand time is a man-made construct. Time doesn't exist anyway. It's only energy. But if you were to have what it is that you desire right now, or when you wanted it, would you have had all this growth? Would you have been ready at that time? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes our ego has to be denied in order for us to be prepared. You know, it's that song, we sing that song all the time around here. You can't always have what you want. Now, you can have it. Now, understand we are co-creators with the universe and we do create our own reality, but it's in divine timing, which is really not timing, it's just energy. When we are in perfect energetic alignment for what it is that we are trying to manifest, it will appear. But we have to understand that we already have it. It's already in us. It's already a part of us. So instead of being in that energy of lack, of need, of desire, of want, like, oh, I just want it so bad, start being grateful for it now. And once you no longer need something, it can show up, it can happen because you take away that desperation, you can take away that fear-based energy that is keeping you, that acts as a barrier between what it is that you want. So that is the energy I'm getting with that card. Well, if anyone would like to have a personal reading, they're $20 right now. I can send you your own personal video. We can chat it up on Facebook. I just take Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Facebook Messenger payments. So definitely do reach out to me. Thank you for watching.